Hello everybody, it is Christine. It is time to do a process video. It is my twins hop with Miss Jennifer over at Scrap and Cane. And the way we do this is, well, Lord, I'm out of breath, y'all. I just ran up the stairs. She and I use the same collection, and it's from the Scrap Room Flavors of the Month. We're not affiliates or anything. We just both happen to get the same monthly kit, so makes it easy when we're picking papers to use. And so we decided to use this is the Maggie Holmes Forever Fields. And this month we get the 3 sheets, and it's obviously double-sided. And then there's a sticker sheet. She actually got the other half of this sticker sheet, so I'm interested to see what she ends up with. She and I were kind of going back and forth. She goes, "Oh, I like your half better." And I said, "Well, I like your half better." And if we lived in the same town, we might have switched. But, you know, nope, we get to work what we get to work for. So this is the collection we're using, and then this is the sketch. She picked that. Technically kind of picked together, but this is the sketch I picked, and it's by page maps, and I picked it because she scrapbooks in a non-traditional size. So the idea behind the twins hop is we use the same collection, the same sketch, but she does it typically 8.5 by 11, but I don't want to ever box her into that because I think she does other sizes too. And I usually, almost always, 99.999% of the time, will do a 12 by 12. So I'm going to do a 12 by 12. She'll do something else. And we'll use the same, you know, genetics, as it were. So this is the sketch. And I like it because it's, I felt like this could be easily translatable for her into her size. And it's got 2 pictures on it. I should have kept that in there. It's a little grid. I like grids too. And I got these pictures here. This is, my daughter and I were just out walking the dogs on the land. So I thought these would be cute with this kind of nature-y type, you know, look here. So that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these up. I need to mount these also on white cardstock. And I need to look and see. I need to make a little grid. I'm kind of imagining, it's got a plaid background, but I don't know if I want to use plaid. I may end up using the floral because I think this is really pretty. I may actually frame it with one of these ivory color. Maybe I shouldn't use white. Maybe I should use, look how pretty that is. What if I bring that in? But then I may actually use, y'all, look at this wood grain. Is that not just stunning? That is just stunning. Maybe I'll use the wood grain as the smaller piece because I can maybe cut some of the flowers out. And then I can use these pieces as like because there's like 6 squares, right? 1, 2. I have to think on this. I shall have to think on this, you guys. I do still have also the sticker sheet, so I can definitely pull out like little tags and things like that. So let me cut up a few things and I'll be back on in just a second. Okay, you guys, I have trimmed down that floral background there and a 1/2 inch, and I put it on top of the cream cardstock. I did not gut it, the cardstock I mean. I probably should have, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have to. I've got cream cardstock just coming out of my ears just about. But I glued that down, and then I've decided that the little block, or the block that's going to be on there, I started actually to think about this other piece of cardstock to use it as the block. But then I got to thinking, well, that white cardstock I've mounted the photos with is just not going to show up. And so I decided I like this kind of red and pink tone-on-tone paper here as the photo block, or the bigger block. So then I decide, you know what, I'm going to use my ruler to tear it. So it gives a little bit of a torn edge look without being like, when I tear it sometimes, you know, you kind of get those bigger like chunks out of it or whatever. And this really kind of helps keep your tear a little small, a little straight, you know, but you still get the tear look. Now I will tell you, it was tricky doing the skinny part on the top and the bottom. The top one I actually have to mess with just a second, even after I do this, because I didn't actually pull it probably as at the right angle or whatever. So you can kind of see there, I'm ending up with this little scraggle stuff at the end. I'm going to have to kind of fix that, but it's okay. It works out fine. And then so I fixed that. And then I'm going to measure down at the bottom. I didn't even measure this. This is probably maybe a 10, maybe an 11, maybe 10 3/4 or something high, because I'm inside the floral, obviously. And I'm going to tear this piece here. I'll set all these aside. I actually also kind of contemplated that little wood grain, but I wanted those flowers that I'm going to fussy cut off of it. And you'll see that in just a second as well. So this is what I'm going to end up with as my block. But the side over here, I still needed to kind of create the little torn edge. So I'm going to come along and do that as well. So I've done this on all 4 sides, even though technically I probably could have just, well, the size wasn't the issue at this point. I just wanted the texture on the side. And let's see. So that's where that's going to go. Now, I'm going to be honest, and I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I cheat just a tad. I do go off into my stash in just a minute because I needed to make 4 little, like, grid pieces. And I knew I could use the bow, which is the back side of, oh, shoot, I guess the red stripe there. And then I wanted the wood grain, which is the back side of the florals I'm cutting. But I still had, like, 2 other pieces I was going to have to do something with. And I didn't want to... Well, I don't know what I wanted to do. So I decided to run off and get into my stash. So in just a second, and I say stash, I'll get into my journaling cards because I have some really old, oh, shoot, I forgot who made them. I had them sitting here, and now I think I put them away already. Really old, they might be my mind's eye, and you'll see those in just a second. I'm going to pull them out. This little bow here I cut, I think I have 2 different sizes, and I ended up with the bigger one, actually, on the top. I think I'm measuring them right now. And I'm going to end up, I start there and I move it there. But I'm going to run over and get my journaling cards because I want something in the upper left. And then I thought, well, I need some stuff in the bottom. And I wasn't certain what I wanted to do. And all these stickers are great. But I was like, okay, nothing's like a square per se. So in just a second, I'm going to run over there and you'll see what I bring out. So here you can kind of see. So I had those journaling cards. They're like 3x4 size. I'm going to cut them because the other thing I have is this little white, like cut apart looking thing. It doesn't have to be white. You could actually color. There's multiple little patterns in the pack I had. But I chose this one with a little bee. Well, it's like hexagon. It's like a bee comb. What is it called? Honeycomb. Because we're out there in the field and something. It was kind of naturey and stuff in this little honeycomb. So I'm going to just trim it around here. That's going to be that little green polka dot was in those journaling cards. It doesn't come with this collection, but it goes pretty good. The green does. So I'm going to put that there. That's what's going to go down there. That's where that sketch has like a journaling thing. The wood grain piece here is going to be where I end up putting a little bit of embellishments. And I think that was a striped paper or something. It had like a little bit of embellishment on the bottom in the sketch, but I'm just going to make it all kind of work here. So I guess I should stop nattering and start telling you a little bit about the pictures. It's just basically me and my daughter. So our land has, our property has, the house is at the very front, and then it kind of goes back. So it's 8.5 acres. So I'd say probably 6 acres is back there. There's a pond and everything. Well, the dogs just, they have the backyard to play in, but they honestly just love to go on a walk. They love to go on the walk. So my daughter had put the leashes on them. Well, technically, Birdie doesn't have to have a leash. She's pretty good about minding. Flint would not. He's very high-strung. He likes to run off or whatever. So they put him on the leash. Birdie will walk with us. And so we were just doing a walk. It was a nice day. I had on a camo shirt, and my hair was all messed up. So you can tell I've been at the house. And so that's just a little walk we did one day. It was in October. It was just kind of nice weather. And we just enjoyed a nice little walk. I think it took us about 30, 40 minutes to kind of walk them. And it was just a nice day outside. I put the pictures up on foam there, and I'll do the left side as well up on foam. I don't know that really was indicated in the sketch or anything like that, but that's what felt right to me. Now, the only thing I did not do with the sketch is there was like 2 stitched horizontal lines kind of between the grids. I actually had pulled out a rub-on I thought maybe I could use, but it really didn't work. And honestly, I don't have anything else that would have made sense other than, okay, from an idea standpoint, I could have put some branding strips. I could have put ribbon, I could have put string, anything along those lines as well that doesn't require stitching, and I just didn't want to. I just decided I didn't want to. So I don't. I've got these flowers I did fussy cut out of the wood grain, that you can see the wood grain paper there. And so I put a little more florals, frankly, than what was shown on the sketch, but since I didn't put the little horizontal stitch lines, I think it's okay. Now it kind of gets a little bit on the left side over there on top of the floral. It's a little hard to see, but I'm okay with it. I think it just kind of brings the papers together, like it crosses them over. So I'm looking at this wondering, do I have it upside down? But honestly, no, it's okay. It's fine. It's right side up. I'll glue this down, and then that green like lace pattern there, I don't hate it, but I wasn't certain either. And so I'm going to end up with the sticker over the top of it in just a minute, because they had a date like piece anyway on the sketch. I started off this O2 ticket thing, but I don't keep that there. The title is going to be Let's Go. I thought that was really cute because we're going somewhere on a walk. And I'll actually bring a sticker in off of the sheet too that says Adventure. So it's going to be like Let's Go Adventure. And I think that's actually a really cute little title for this layout. Let's see. I put that up on foam as well. And I'm going to move that sticker though. I don't like that. I decided I don't like that ticket there. I'm going to put that at the bottom with the other one and kind of pair it up because it seemed to make more sense to me. But I do like this little brown sticker. I could technically write the date on it. Actually, I don't do that, but I could have. I just actually use it as a little bit of a vertical element to kind of ground that title. And let's see what else. Oh, I love the squirrel. I'm going to have to put the squirrel on here. This was too cute because, of course, they do love to chase squirrels. So that's going to go down there in the lower right. And then I'll end up pulling out this black Always in My Heart. And I'm going to end up putting that with the squirrel in just a minute and some flowers. But then I decided to go ahead and take the foam off the title here. Isn't it funny how sometimes we'll be working on one little section and then you move to another little section? I have no idea what made me do that. Honestly, just no idea. I think I was thinking about something and decided I needed some time to think about it. Here's where I'm going to pull off a few little flowers. I just put them in the lower right and make a little cluster grouping down there. I don't think that was really shown per se in the sketch, but it's fine. And this is where I think I pull off Always first right there because I thought that went together. And then I realized, oh no, the Always in My Heart's part of all the little black words there. So I'm going to take that off, and that's going to be basically where the little bit of wordy bits were shown on the sketch. Here's where I've added Adventure. I think I add a little bee sticker on there. If I've not already, I think I have done that already. And then I think I kind of just look around at this for just a minute. I'll add one more sticker actually off camera. I thought about putting a flower up there and I changed my mind. I will pull off the little bow. It's like a black and cream bow sticker, and that's going to go up there next to Let's Go. And I didn't do that on camera, but you can kind of see it in the little slow down here. So there's my little bee. There's my little mini title, little subtitle or whatever. There's my main title. There's that bow I mentioned. And that is my layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you go check out Jennifer. I can't wait to see hers because she's, like I said, she does non-traditional sizes. So this should be fun. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you do the like and subscribe. And that way you can, see the stuff I post all month. We'll talk soon. Bye.